Welcome to Stop Wasting Your Wine, a wine review podcast where we waste our wine so you don't have to. On this episode, we review
a red wine from Spain.
Welcome back to the show. Thanks so much for coming back. I'm Joel, joined by two of my favorite people in the world, Colin and Aaron. Welcome. Thank you guys for being here. How are you doing?
Hi, Joel. I'm great.
Thank you, Joel. Thank you for being here.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much.
We wouldn't be here without you.
Yeah. Well, good, because I was thinking about not coming today, so I'm glad this all worked out.
Okay.
we all agreed to show up. We're here. We're doing it.
Yeah. No, I wasn't really not thinking about coming, and this is such a joy. It's been like all work over here, guys. So this is a nice break. We're doing this on a Thursday, which is odd for us. So tomorrow is Friday. We got a big weekend coming up.
True.
So things
Long
are
weekend.
good. Yeah.
So a nice
that's right.
reprieve. This is
Absolutely.
This is not a job. This is not a chore. This is pure joy. This is joy
100%.
in a bottle.
Oh.
Or in a glass
Absolutely.
out of the
Or in a
bottle.
glass, out of the bottle.
Oh, I
Understand
see what
that.
you did, because it's a wine-related podcast.
Yeah, that's right.
That's very well done.
We got it.
Very
We're rocking.
well done.
Great.
We're all
I'm
on the
excited.
same page.
And I'm excited about
Amazing.
this. I know you
Yeah.
have been really excited to do this wine for weeks and weeks and weeks. Like, you've just been like
So long.
building this wine up, and you've thought a lot about it, and just like really just been talking about it forever.
I don't know why you guys didn't let me do this a month and a half ago, but finally,
Finally,
it is time.
thank God.
Cannot wait.
Jeez.
Cannot wait. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Speaking of what we got going on today, let's give you a quick rundown, okay? We're going to try this wine that I've had on my list for forever.
Feels like years.
It might be years.
Can I just clear something up real quick?
yeah.
For the listener
Yeah,
at home,
go ahead.
Joel picked this wine out earlier today. So I just want
Colin was feeling so uncomfortable with the lie. He couldn't remember.
No, I was just
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Really blew up my spot right there.
Thought I'd let the kids in on the secret.
It was his second choice.
I
today.
appreciate that.
was
Okay,
a
well,
second
now that the
choice.
cat's out of the bag, we're lucky to be here right now and have a wine to drink. So what we're going to do is try this wine that I selected 47 minutes ago. We're going to learn, it says on the sheet here, a handful of facts on the region and
Just a
grape
handful.
of this wine, which I love. I've never seen that
Couple.
before, so that sounds so cute. But we're going to play everybody's favorite game, or at least my favorite game, Spellmolier.
I hate it.
We're
I
going to
hate
give you
it.
our
I love it.
review.
If there
Not
weren't
just
3 people here and we all got 1 vote, we would never play this game again.
That's probably true.
But unfortunately for you, there are 3 people here, and you will always lose 2-1. And it's not just
right.
Spellmolier today; it's Spanish Spellmolier.
Oh, well, I took a couple years of Spanish in high school, 20
There you
years
go.
ago, so maybe I can pull on some of that.
Hey,
think-
I hope you do.
Absolutely. Either way, we're going to have a whole heck of a lot of fun. Before we get into all of that, we mentioned we're drinking a red wine from Spain today. Aaron, can you tell us a little bit more about this wine?
I would love to. I would absolutely love to. Nothing would make me
Thanks.
happier. All right, so we are drinking a wine from the producer Rectoral De. Now, this is their heroic edition, which is just the coolest name of any wine that we've had so far, I think. It's a 2020 Mencía from Galicia in the subregion of Ribeira Sacra. Yeah,
Ribeira.
Beautiful.
Ribeira Sacra. It's 13% ABV, so this is, I feel like, compared to some of the reds that we've had recently, this is a low one.
Yeah.
Lighter. Very
You
nice.
know,
Yeah.
right in the middle. And that'll be nice. And we got this at Total Wine for about $20. So a nice mid-range price wine, a nice mid-range ABV from a region we haven't been to for a while. So that's exciting.
Yeah, and I'm excited about this wine because before Joel suggested it earlier today, I had never heard of Mencía. So
Ooh,
I am
really?
excited to try a grape that I am totally unfamiliar with. So thank
and
you
not
for
to put
that,
you on the
Joel.
spot, I apologize if you don't know this, but this is like 100% this great Mencía.
Mencía.
I'm not sure.
I believe
It might say that on the
I-
bottle.
I apologize for putting you on the spot. I don't
No,
see anything
no,
else.
that's
I don't see
okay.
any of the breakdown.
I just
We'll
don't know.
have the fact. We'll have the research department double
Research
check, but
department on it.
If not, like if it's 100% Mencía, that's really cool. I'm always excited to try a new grape and just really get the feel for a totally different wine than what we've had before. That's exciting.
It's 100% Mencía. 100%
Yes.
Mencía.
That's very
and
cool.
Listen, this is my wine today too. Let me tell you a little bit about why I picked this wine. You already let the cat out of the bag. This was a little bit of a last-minute choice. A couple of other choices that I made that did not pan out for this group for one reason or another. Here's the thing. Here's why I picked this one today, though. So, yes, second or third choice maybe. But I have had a couple of Mencias, and yeah, it's been a little bit, but always enjoyed them, and I'm always looking for, as I think we all usually do, we're either trying to go back to something we've tried and expanding on something or bringing something new into the fold, and we've never had one on this show, so I thought it'd be fun to give one a go. And this one, it did have a couple of points ratings from some folks. I believe one gave it like a 91, one gave it a 98, which that's wildly, that's quite a margin there. But
they got their decanter sticker on it for 96 points.
96, okay.
2021 World Wine Awards, they got 96 points, which that's definitely one of the higher scores, I think, on a wine that we've had on the show.
Yeah. So, hoping that we bring something cool and new and enjoyable into the show. So that's why, guys.
Love it.
So let's go ahead and give it a shot, give it a try, and see what we think.
Tastes like wine.
All right, Aaron, what are you getting on the nose?
Oh, man. I mean, right off the bat, getting like coffee is one that really like pops out to me right off the bat.
Don't dislike that.
Maybe a little bit of strawberry.
Oh, yeah.
Not just a little bit.
Yeah.
Remember, I know very little about anything, so everything.
No, you're doing great.
Bit, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about coffee and strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave
Love
it
it.
there.
Colin?
Yep. No, this is red fruit crazy in my opinion.
Yeah.
You get some strawberry, a lot of strawberry actually, some cherry, a ton of red cherry. I think that's the one thing I get the most.
Yep.
And that. I mean, just there's a lot of red fruit in there. Those are the two main ones, but I
Definitely.
feel like there's something else underneath there too.
Well,
maybe some
can
raspberry.
I offer? Oh, more fruit. Yeah, okay.
More fruit?
I don't
Yes,
dislike
yes.
that.
I was thinking more fruit,
Just
but yeah,
more
please,
fruit.
if you have something else,
Fruit on
I'd
fruit
love
on
to hear
Well,
it.
the other thing that sticks out to me is look a little bit of when you said coffee. I was like, oh, is it coffee? And I definitely think that that's in there, Aaron. And what's sticking out to me a little bit is like a leatheriness.
For sure.
So
Yeah,
leather,
there's definitely
coffee, red fruit.
Definitely seen some oak.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep.
No doubt about that.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah, maybe a little
Right.
vanilla in there as well.
Could definitely see that. All right, let's give it a taste.
You know what I remember from? I don't remember which wine you described it with, but that kind of cherry
Briny?
soda. Briny. Just briny wine. No,
Honeysuckle?
there was a wine that we said like cherry soda, and like having kind of like that flat soda-y kind of. It's almost like sticky aspect
Syrupy.
to it. Yeah, syrupy cherry in there is what's popping out to me early on.
There's definitely a ton of cherry. Like that's definitely, I think, the one thing you get most right off the bat. Strawberry, I still think is a pretty good call. I would say raspberry even a little bit. It's kind of like a red fruit salad, really. I'm really enjoying the fruit on this.
Just be a plate in front of you. Just a bowl.
I don't know.
An assortment of red fruit.
That sounds awesome to me. But
I'm not judging.
I would say the fruit is a fruit forward wine. All of the other flavors kind of play a secondary note, which I like. But you do get a lot of that oak influence as well. I think the leather is a really good call. A little bit of that
Yeah.
vanilla as well.
That's totally agree with everything you both just said. To me, it's not as big of a drop off from fruit to the oak influence. Like, it's definitely fruit forward, but right there to me is that oak influence. And like definitely leatheriness, and there's quite a bit of acid in there too. So it's like it's
Definitely.
super dry, very acidic. Still kind of.
What
a
do you think
medium
about
body.
the tannin?
I would say like it's not overly tannic as far as like some other big reds that we've had. Like there's definitely tannins there, but when I swish it around, it doesn't like totally put my mouth in a grip the way some other red wines have.
Yeah, it's probably medium plus tannin, I would say, because if you really think about where it's getting you, it's nice and grippy on the gums is where
Yeah,
I
was
notice it
gonna
the
say,
most.
It's gummy, but not as like much on the tongue as like some other. Big
No, it's
tannins
almost
that we've had.
all gums, honestly, from what I'm feeling. But it's nice tannin, in my opinion. I don't think it's too much in any way, and I think it's really well balanced structurally. I like the medium body colloidal. I think that's right on. Nice, maybe medium plus acidity, but in general, I think structurally very well balanced wine.
Yeah, like without getting into the review, I think just the balance works well. Like everything's just kind of, even like what like Joel was saying with the flavors, the red fruit and the oakiness. Like there's nothing overbearing. It's just everything's just kind of doing its job.
Yep.
Yeah,
Agreed.
for sure. Love it. All right.
Cool.
Well, let's let that hang for a little bit, and I'm looking forward here to a handful of things to learn about Mencía. So pass it over to you, Colin. Teach us something.
This is the only thing you will learn.
Yeah, well, I got a handful of things to teach you, so strap in.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I want to talk a little bit. That's right, a handful. That's right.
My
Very
hands.
good.
I'm
Thank you.
ready to
For the listener
collect
at
the
home,
knowledge.
if you're not watching, Aaron is cupping his hands like
I'm cupping the knowledge. I'm
Yeah,
cupping
he's
Colin's
cupping.
knowledge.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, I think
What?
we can continue. I'm just
What?
going to keep going.
Keep going.
That's enough out of you, Aaron.
I'm
Thank you.
excited to learn.
Okay. Me too now.
You guys are strange.
You're
Keeping it
strange.
highbrow over here.
That's how we do it. So I want to talk a little bit about the Mencía grape itself, a little bit about the region of Ribeira Sacra, and then hopefully we get a little bit better understanding of the grape and the region after I'm done talking. So the Mencía grape, primarily grown in the northwestern region of Spain, which is the Galicia region. Do you guys remember? Aaron said we've been there before, but do you remember what wine that we were drinking out of Galicia?
It was a white wine, right?
It was. Very good, Joel.
Was it the
What grape
Albarino?
it was.
It was the Albarino. Well done.
Look at us. Hey,
Ah,
Joel, high five.
nice. Well done, buddy.
For the listener at home,
Good
Joel and
radio.
Aaron just tried to high five the cameras.
You say tried, and I think it was a successful high
radio.
five.
Yeah, it actually wasn't bad.
Yeah,
It was well executed.
maybe I'll clip that because the video was terrible.
Oh, God. Keep it rolling.
You're so honest. I love how honest you are at all times.
That's
Moving on.
That's kind of what I do. Moving on. Anyway, so yes, you'll usually find it out of the regions of Bierzo, Ribeira Sacra, which is what we're drinking this evening, and Val d'Oras. And the grape is actually native to Spain and this region, which is why it does so well here. So on the bottle, this says Heroic Edition. And I thought this was a really cool fact about the region itself. So Ribeira Sacra is actually really well known for its super steep slopes and terraced vineyards. And the slopes are so steep that they require hand harvesting, so you can't actually get machines in there to harvest the grapes. So they call it heroic viticulture to describe the labor-intensive nature of cultivating grapes on the slopes of
cool.
the vineyards
Super
in the
cool.
region. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's really cool. I mean, it's just a badass thing to
That
put on your
is.
bottle, and then you have a cool story to back it up. I'm so in
Yeah.
just on that by itself.
That's
So
pretty sweet.
so cool.
That's
So
a cool way. I guess you could you say that if you see, is that a Spanish thing? Will you see that on all Spanish wines?
I'm not sure if that's regional specific. I was reading a little bit about the region in preparation for this, and it is something that they talk about often, especially when you do see those sloped vineyards. So I've never seen it before on any other Spanish wine. So I'm not totally sure about that, but you'll definitely see it here, and they make it a big part of their wine culture.
Super cool.
So while Mencía is the flagship grape in this area, you do find some white wines. Albarino, as we mentioned before, is one that you'll find out of the Galicia region in general. There's one Gadeo, which I've never heard of, and Trexadura, which is another one, I've never heard of. I think what's cool about this region is that they're growing local grapes, which is awesome. They haven't implanted French grapes or grapes from anywhere else. They're growing grapes that are regional and that have grown up there, for lack of a better term.
must have some old vines.
They do. They
around
absolutely
those
do. That
parts.
wasn't part of my handful of facts, but it is a well-known area for some old vines. Good call, Joel.
Nice. Woohoo.
So what can you expect out of the grape? A lot of the red fruits, like we said, you're going to get the strawberry notes, cherry, strawberry, cherry. It's also known for
Strawberry?
strawberry.
Is there cherry?
You're going to get strawberry, cherry, raspberry. It's known for its florality as well. So, and I don't know if we got any, I don't think we called floralness on this
No,
one,
we
but
did
that
not.
is something it's well known for. It's also known quite well for its tannin structure because it usually has pretty bold tannins. But I would say, like we kind of mentioned with this one, while they're grippy, they're not overly intense or too astringent. And those are the handful of facts that I have about the region and the grape.
What a
That's
good
awesome.
handful.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
No, that was a really good handful. I went back when you said floral. Everything else you said jived with what we had experienced. Went back and looked for something floral in here. I don't think this is a good representation of a floral Mencía.
Not getting a ton of floral either.
Interesting
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. They
But I
say
love that. I
violet
love-
is the flower you most commonly find. But
Okay.
I don't know if I could
Alright.
tell you what a violet smells like. So.
But I always love when in the end of your learning sessions I can walk away with just like a handful, just a couple like pieces I can really lock into. A lot of times there's a lot to learn, but just like knowing that Mencía is a grape from Spain, and it's something that is from that area, and this heroic viticulture thing is so cool and it's such a cool concept. So I am excited to get into this more, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And in
100%.
general, I mean, just about the segment in general, I always try to keep it high level because at the end of the day, a lot of the more intense facts like don't help you enjoy wine more. And this is all about enjoying wine. So like, who cares what the soil is because that doesn't make a difference in whether or not you're going to enjoy this wine, right? Yeah. So you usually won't ever hear me talk about that stuff, which is why I like to keep it just kind of at the top, a little bit about the region, a little bit about the grape, so you can at least walk away knowing what to expect and have a little bit to take with you as you go.
I love it.
Quick question about the soil in the region for you. No. Well, awesome. Thank you, Colin, as always. I feel like now that I've learned a little bit in the mental space, I'm ready to play a little Spanish Spellmolier.
Oh, are you guys ready for
Oh, yeah.
Spellmolier?
Ooh. That new camera
For the listener at
already
home,
paying for itself.
Aaron continues to zoom in on his face. I know you can't see it, but it is terrifying.
We could have kept moving. It's fine. All right. So, for folks who have never played this game with us before, it is just a game of joy.
It is.
Pain.
Yeah.
What's the... how many times have we played this game?
A handful. We've
3,
definitely
4?
No,
3 or 4.
3 or 4 times. So basically, the game is, it's your average spelling bee. However, the thing that's great about this game is that I am always the person reading the word, so I never have to spell because I'm a terrible speller. And for those of you that have been listening for a while, I also struggle with just pronunciation of words in general. So it just adds to the challenge that the words that I'm asking Colin and Joel to spell, I might be mispronouncing. And that's not like a foul or anything. That's just part of the game. So I will ask Colin and Joel to spell some words. But a new rule that we added last time for Colin,
Oh, yeah.
if they can also define the word, they get a bonus point. Because Joel is very
I
good at
forgot about
spelling and Colin knows things. So hopefully this keeps it close.
We're also kind of doing Spitfire, right? Where if you get it right,
Yes.
as soon as you get it right, you get to switch to the other person.
And if you get it wrong, we jump to the other person. So I'm gonna name a word. I'm gonna give one of them a chance to spell it. If they get it wrong, I'm gonna jump right over to the other person. And if they get it right, they also get a chance to define the word. All right. So here we go. Welcome to Spellmolier, España. To start us off.
Love
First
that.
word, let's see. Colin, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 3.
3.
No, Joel.
God damn it.
2.
Yes.
All right.
By the way, last time we did that, they both got it wrong. Here we go. Joel, you're going first, and the word is Tempranillo.
Tempranillo. Temperanillo. Oh.
Tempranillo. Tempranillo.
That is correct.
Oh,
1
that
point to
sounds like
Colin. Colin,
Tempranillo.
can you define Tempranillo?
Yeah, sure. It's a red wine grape.
Give me a little more. Give me a little more.
Often found in Rioja, the main grape of Rioja. Also Ribeira del Duero,
And that is in what country?
Spain, of course.
Yeah, it's a red grape native to Spain. Okay,
I mean, we're
you
playing
get
Spellmolier
a little too
España.
specific. Yeah, it's not that hard. All right, 2 points for Colin. Well done.
Damn.
This is now
All
Colin's
right.
favorite game. And
Not
Colin,
I'm going
off to
home.
A good start.
Nope,
Yeah.
that's it. I'm signing off. That's
Colin,
a
next
win for
words
me.
to you. The word is Albarino.
Okay. Albarino. A-L-B-I.
No, Joel.
Albarino.
I'm an idiot.
Albarino.
Well done. It is N with a little accent mark
Thank
over
you.
it. Joel, can you define Albarino?
Yeah, Albarino is a white wine grape from Spain.
What region?
Ooh, and to be fair, it is the region of the wine that we.
I'm going to say that you can find it in Ribeira Sacra for sure.
Eh.
No.
You didn't pay a goddamn lick of attention to anything I said earlier.
Galicia? You can find it in Galicia for
You
sure.
can find, it is a white grape variety from Rias Baixas.
Baixas.
Baixas. Hey, that was me remembering a pronunciation from like 8 months ago.
Not
Rias
bad.
Baixas of Galicia, known for its crisp aromatic wines.
That's
Joel
2 points, though.
Joel got a white grape from Spain. You both have 2
Thank you.
points. Well done. Joel, is back to you. 2-2. Your word is monastrell.
Monastrell. Monastrell. Monastrell.
That's correct. Would you like to define it?
Yeah, Monastrell is a red wine grape from Spain.
That's accurate. 2 points for you.
Please.
Bonus for
These
whoever.
definitions.
Hold on. Bonus for whoever buzzes in first. There's an alternative name of that grape.
Ding, I'll take a shot. Is it Macabeo?
It is not.
Mm.
Joel, any guesses?
No.
Colin's gonna be so mad at himself. He's gonna be so mad at himself.
So mad.
Movedra.
Oh my god.
Look how mad he is at
so
himself. He's
stupid.
so mad at himself.
I'm so stupid.
Joel is up
I did
6
not know
to
this.
4. But Colin, it is. Oh, he's so mad. Colin,
So mad.
It is your time to
Wait,
get a
Spell it
shot at
wrong.
You're up, Joel. 6 to 4.
Isn't
4
it
to
4
to 2. 4 to 2.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
multiplying things in my head. 4 to 2. Joel, Colin, here's your shot. Vinicola.
No way.
Vinicola. I don't know. Vinicola. Vinicola.
Okay. Vinicula? Okay, I'm just going to try to spell it as you said it.
It's part of the game. It's part of the game.
Vinicola. Vinicola?
That's correct.
Hey.
Do you know what that word means?
No, because you're saying it wrong. So,
Whatever.
I'll
Joel?
go ahead and buzz in. I believe this was a limited edition
Shut up.
Coca-Cola that came out around 1990 to 1992. Red wine inspired, real big for a minute, had a lot of play. It was in some movie, and then just really died off.
How'd you know?
So I'll
that?
go ahead and take that extra point. Thank you.
That's amazing. Wow.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I believe Goldie Hawn was drinking it in Splash. What was the movie she was?
No one knows. Vinicola is pertaining to wine production, typically used to refer to a wine producing region or company. Spanish speakers out there, come at me. I'm sure I'm butchering that, but it is now 4 to 3. Joel has a very slim lead. Joel, your word is barrica.
Could you say it again, please?
I'd rather not. Barrica.
Barrica?
Yes, that's what I'm going with.
Barrica. B-A-R-I-C.
No, Colin.
oh boy, because that's exactly how I was going to spell it. B-A-R-A.
No,
Barrica. B-A-R-E.
no.
That That's all of the.
Barica.
Oh,
Okay.
come on, dude.
Barica. Barica.
That's correct.
Unbelievable.
It's the game. Name of the game. All right, Colin is tied up 4-4. Does anyone know what that word
Can
means?
he answer it? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but my guess, and this is probably 100% wrong, is that the barrel that they use? They call it like the standard
A
barrel.
small oak barrel traditionally used for aging wine, particularly in Spain. Yo, he earned that one. He
Unbelievable.
earned
I'm not mad at that.
one. Yeah.
I'm more mad
Got
that I
him.
couldn't give my bullshit answer for what I was going to pretend it was because you got it right. But then I'm more impressed that you got it right than I am mad that I
Yeah,
couldn't
well
do
done.
that,
Yeah,
so.
small oak barrel.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Thank
Way
you.
to use your context clues. As a teacher, I'm proud of you. Okay, let's see. This goes back to Colin. Colin has a slim lead, 5-4.
No,
Yes.
well, I'm leading, but that isn't it, Joel?
It goes back to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Joel's turn.
Is this the last round, by the way? Last one for me.
This is the last
and
one, and
Colin?
then there's a tiebreaker if,
Okay.
which is possible, very possible at this point.
Could happen.
Yep.
Really got to nail this one, Joel.
The
You
word
can do it,
is vendimia.
buddy. Vendimia. Vendimia. Vendimia.
That is correct. That is all. That is correct. We are tied at 5-5. Does anyone want to take a shot at the definition?
I know exactly what it is.
God, he has no
I know exactly what this is. No. Vendimia is the study of natural phenomenon where two things share
He's talking
an
about Venn diagrams right now.
unbelievable
He's talking about Venn
coincidence that are yes, exactly, but have no earthly reason for being so related. And from that study, from that academia, I believe, where we get the Venn diagram.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
I'm not sure what vendimia is.
Great. Okay, so we're tied at 5-5, which means for once in our lives, we actually get to go to a tiebreaker. Like
Wait.
a real, okay.
No,
and-
it's
what
Colin's
is the
turn.
word?
It's Colin's turn.
No, that was 6. Those are 6 words. We did 6 words back and forth. It doesn't matter who won and lost. Like we did
I
6 words.
started. How did I just start and end this game?
Well, one of you
That
got it
makes
wrong
no
when you told
sense.
me who would you, because you guys bought back. I don't know. Get over it. All right, this is word number 7. So there's, I don't know. You guys insisted that the last one was yours. I thought it was Colin's, but anyways,
Perfect.
Oh, he might have been right. It might have been mine because I think you spelled.
apparently I was right. He might have been
Yeah,
right.
I think you were.
God.
Jerks. I was on you guys. So you just to yourself.
We need to start over.
All right, here is the final word. Here's the tiebreaker word, which is going back to
Give it to Colin first.
it's a Colin because.
Unless you
You
want
guys
me
are
to go
ridiculous.
first so I can stumble through it.
But here's
and then you get a clue.
No, it's
it's
fine.
it is Colin,
I'm sure
and
I got it.
because this is a tiebreaker, you have to include the accent mark in your spelling.
No, Jesus.
Maceration.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Okay, maceration. Shion. M-A-S-S.
No,
Maceration. M-A-S-C.
no,
M-A-S.
no.
Maceration. M-A-C-E-R-A-C-I-O accent N. Maceration.
That is correct.
Oh, yeah.
That is correct. Joel with the tiebreaker point at the end. Hard fought victory for Joel.
Yeah, it was the closest
was.
I've ever been, I think.
Colin, I thought you
think
had
so.
that one.
You had me there in the first. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I shouldn't have misspelled Albarino, and I also should have gotten an extra word in there. But
You should have gotten. Well, that was on you guys. You guys yelled at me, and you're like, "It's Joel's turn." But you should have got the
really thought it
Movedra
was.
bonus. You should have got the Movedra bonus.
I should have.
I saw that in your face when you missed it. You died a little bit.
Yeah.
You're gonna live 1 year less than you would have if you got that.
Hey, I would have. I know what maceration is too, though. So
Do you?
may not have.
What is it?
Yeah, when they macerate the grapes,
Yeah,
part of the winemaking process.
It was fun for the spelling, not for the
Lucky.
difficulty of the definition. For sure.
Yeah,
But hey,
no, for
Colin,
sure. I
you
still
are
feel really smart.
Yeah, and Colin, you are improving. It was better. Man, wait until we do German Spellmolier. That's just gonna be a hootenanny.
That would
That's
be
gonna
awful.
awesome.
Krankenwagen.
Can't wait.
All right.
Can't wait. Oh my God, that was so much fun. Thank you, Aaron.
Cool. Yes, my favorite game. That is so much fun.
Mine too.
My
Mine
least favorite
too.
game.
And we learned a bunch of things.
Oh my God. Anybody noticing anything new with their wine here before we jump into the reviews?
I mean, I do like the smell of this wine a lot. I have to say, when we first opened it up, I wasn't sure about it, and now it's really
Needed a
growing
minute,
on
right?
me. You need a
Yeah.
minute, but it's
Yeah.
I wish I knew what violet smelled like, because I love a little floralness in a wine, but I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Would you say there's like some
Yeah.
earthiness in this that we didn't name the first time?
I feel like that's kind of the leatheriness with the
The leatheriness.
a little bit of that oak
Yeah.
influence. Yeah.
But there's something about this wine that I'm really enjoying. And it has something to do with like the texture, the balance. Like I'm
Are
enjoying.
you giving
it.
your
It's-
review right now, Aaron? Are you reviewing?
Not that I'm
He always
reviewing
does
this
this.
wine, but I like it.
He always does this. I like this wine.
Well, if you're going to take us there, let's just officially get into it.
Yeah, but did they like it? It's time for the review.
All right, Aaron, finish your review, buddy.
I would love to. Thank you for inviting me to do this. No, overall, I always love when we get a new grape, a new varietal in front of us.
Yeah, always
and
fun.
It's a $20 bottle of wine that probably, if it was a more well-known varietal from a more, wine-focused region, could be a more expensive bottle. And I love when we find a bottle that's punching above its price range, and I feel like this very much is. It has a really nice balance to it, a really nice flavor. It's complex. It's there's a nice level of alcohol that's not punching you in the face, but it's also not like a super light drinker. I'm enjoying it. I would absolutely put this on my kitchen table. Like, this is a share wine. This is something I would grab. Again, like, love building this list in my head of like, I want to grab something new. I want to grab something exciting. I want to talk to friends about something else besides Pinot Noir or Cab Franc or whatever. Like, show up with something new. So yeah, this is 100% a wine I want to share with my friends. And at the price range, it's also a wine that I would just drink around the house. Like, when I'm going to the store and I'm just grabbing a bunch of bottles to refresh my collection, this would definitely go just on my list of less expensive bottles that I would just want to have to grab and enjoy. So, solid kitchen table wine. Definitely want to share it with the people I know.
Colin?
Yeah, if this is Mencía, sign me up. I'm 100% in. This is fantastic wine for $20. I mean, Aaron mentioned it, but the value here is phenomenal. It's really well balanced. I like a good fruit-forward wine, and I think this is what you get here. I agree with Joel. It might be only 55-50 fruit to everything else, but I think fruit drives the show here. So, yeah, I would absolutely also put it on the kitchen table. Even towards the front, honestly, for the price, I think just the value here is what blows my mind on this grape, more so than anything else. The fact you're getting this quality of wine for $20 is outrageous. So, yeah, absolutely a must share. Really cool grape. I definitely want to explore the region and the grape more. So, a bottle to get me that excited about something is definitely a must share going on the kitchen table.
Yeah. We are going to have some busy kitchen tables because mine's going right there as well. I got to tell you, I have gone through more of this bottle than I have the last couple of wines that we've enjoyed. Nothing against those. It's
a
been
smooth
wonderful,
drinker.
actually. We've had a good run here.
is.
But, boy, yeah, it's a smooth drinker. It's really, there's enough to talk about to where it's really fun. It's giving a lot of things. Every sip can be a little bit different. There's a lot to explore. Perfect kind of like medium plusy body where I also want to be drinking this with some delicious, maybe some cheese and some meats, I mean, it's big enough to ride along with some good food, but not that it's going to get in the way. Perfect food wine, I would say.
Totally.
Really, really enjoying this. So yeah, going right on my kitchen table. And I'm glad that this was a winner here across the board. Pretty
Joel,
excited about
you
that.
did it again. You pulled it out of your butt 5 minutes before the show.
Last minute.
But
believe
like,
it.
honestly, way to find something that is just
Thank you.
96 points from Decanter, region that we haven't really been to for reds before. And I'll say something else about this too. I feel
Yeah.
100% confident that this is a glass I could put in front of someone.
Oh, yeah.
Like my wife, who is not red centric, but like when you put a good red in front of her, she's like, "Ooh, this is nice." Like I'm 100% sure if I handed her this glass, she would be like, "Oh, I like this." It's just it's tasty. It's not extreme in any way. Well done. Good find.
That's a really good call out, though, I think, because, yeah, it's so approachable. Like, it's so just pleasantly nice to drink, you know?
Yep.
That's
I think
that's
a large
good
part of
call.
that is the alcohol. This is only 13%.
Yeah.
A lot of the reds we drink are 14 plus, you know? So to find a nice red, this is closer, honestly, in style almost to maybe not tannin-wise, but to Pinot Noir than it is Cabernet Sauvignon. So, you know, somebody who might enjoy a lighter style red, even though you do kind of have to get past some of those tannins, but like the fruit flavor profile is going to be a little bit lighter, so I think that plays a large part into its just smashability. Because you're absolutely right, you could just smash it, no problem.
Yeah, and I would say too, like I think to Colin's point about the alcohol, but also there's just something about like the balance that is really approachable, which I also think we had last week with James, and like again, shout out to James for bringing that red wine to us, because that was a 14.5%. That was heavy as heck. And that's another one that I, just kind of passed around, and people were like, "Oh, there's something about this I really like," versus the uncanny from like a few weeks ago that we all
That's what it was.
were pleasantly surprised with. But I put that in front of a couple other people too who were not red wine drinkers, and they were like, "Oh no, thank you," because there was something about that was like very bold and very big and very like you have to like that style. So, like, this is approachable and enjoyable, and to Colin's point, not going to put you on the floor either, which is nice.
Yep.
I would take this 100 times over that unanime or whatever it was.
Sure.
This is my
yeah.
style of wine.
100%.
Light red, really fruity. I mean, this, if you were to throw a fastball for me, this is it. I mean, this is exactly what the kind of wine I like to drink. So it's fantastic.
Perfect.
And to your credit, when we did review the unanime, you named, "This is not my style of wine," but you gave it credit for the style that it is.
Yeah, for
so,
sure.
I think that's worth calling out. But they both made it to the kitchen table, I think, for you on that one
They
too.
did,
But,
for sure.
But
Yep,
they're
they did.
very different styles.
100%.
Yep. I think we found a winner here, and absolutely, quite obviously, not a waste of your wine. You have our stamp of approval to please go out and try this Rectoral De Amandi Heroic Edition Mencía from
I just didn't know
2020.
that.
Yeah, absolutely. Give it a go. Enjoy it. And let us know what you think when you do. Aaron, how can people reach out to us and let us know what they think?
We are recording this episode on January 16th. Depending on what happens, you might be able to find us on TikTok, or maybe not. We'll find out. Future us will know whether or not. Otherwise, find us on Instagram at Stop Wasting Your Wine. That's where we do most of our conversations. We love talking to people there. We love sharing content. And if you have a wine that you want to recommend or you want to come on the show, please hit us up. We're always interested in talking to new folks. Send us an email, stopwastingwine@gmail.com. Check out our website.
Still hacked?
Don't do that. Yeah, it's complicated. It's not going well, though. I might have to pay somebody to.
Panda?
Are we? Do we have a ransomware attack on our website right now?
No, it's not ransomware, but if you have a decent firewall, it won't let you connect.
Okay.
All right. Just go to Instagram.
Yeah.
We're all on Instagram. Go
Yeah.
find us there.
Instagram's where to get us. See, 100% Instagram. Check us out. We love to talk with you.
Yeah, totally.
Come on Threads. If anybody wants to
Ooh, run
chat with me on
Threads.
Threads,
Word.
I like to Threads.
We're on Blue
I'll
Sky.
hop
We're
over
kind
there
of doing
and
Blue
say
Sky.
hey.
If you use the Wine Likes app, honestly, that's a lot of fun for wine people. Check us out there. I post most of our reviews there as well.
Look at this. Okay, so I feel
Love
like we
it.
need to review. So we got TikTok if it's still available,
Instagram.
Blue Sky, Wine Likes,
You didn't say
YouTube.
Instagram, so now we're all thrown off.
Oh, YouTube.
I'm saving the
YouTube.
biggest for last. I'm saving the biggest for last.
Oh,
And Instagram.
yes.
That's 5 places where we're just hanging out
So many places.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365. Just come hang out. And listen, wherever you are, wherever you're listening to us, go ahead and hit that follow, give us a like, and tell a
Seriously.
friend.
Please.
We'd appreciate it.
A lot.
Hey, we did it. And you know what? To you listening right now, thanks so much for coming back. We appreciate you. Looking forward to hanging out with you again next week on another fantastic episode of Stop Wasting Your Wine. And remember, stop wasting your wine.
Bye, y'all.
Go try this. Bye.